Hi guys, my name is Jillian and welcome back to my channel. Me and Justin are back for another video. And this video is about low sugar food substitution. Sugar is one of the leading causes of obesity and weight gain in America, probably other parts of the world, but I know it has a huge effect on us in the US of A. Americans' average consumption of sugar is about 384 calories or 24 teaspoons a day. That's a lot. Do y'all know what teaspoons look like? 24 teaspoons? That's a lot of sugar. For y'all who want to say 24 teaspoons isn't a lot of sugar, this is a teaspoon. Would you put 24 of these mouthfuls of sugar in your mouth every single day? I don't think you would. So there's no reason you should be consuming 24 teaspoons of sugar. The recommended intake of sugar is about 150 calories or 9 teaspoons a day. I think the easiest way to remember this, because honestly the average person is not going to be like, oh, let me stick to blah 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 amount of calories or blah 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 amount of teaspoons. That doesn't measure in our brain, but one of the easiest ways to do it is to remember that you should not go over 10 grams of sugar per serving. You should be doing this anyway, but if you don't, every time you buy something in the store or you are out shopping and you see something like a quick snack, just turn it over, look at the ingredient list, and if it says over 10 grams of sugar, put it back. You don't need it. Sugar is probably one of the hardest ingredients to cut out of your diet. And don't think you are crazy or weak for not being able to cut it out of your diet. Sugar has an impact on the reward system in our brain, similar to cocaine. I know you guys are drug addicts out here. It releases something in our brain called dopamine, which causes us to be happy. The activation of this system causes feelings of reward, and it causes us to be addicted and also to have cravings. Sugar is put in and disguised in almost everything that we eat, so it's important to know the nicknames. I don't know why I just did quotes, because it's true. The nicknames of sugar in the ingredient list. Let me get out my paper with the list. I'm not going to read all of them because it's a lot. Corn syrup, high fructose corn syrup, fruit juice, palm juice, fruit juice concentrate, rice syrup, molasses, agave sugar, and etc. That's a lot of freaking words to just mean sugar. I mean, am I right? It's important to know that sugar is one of the least effective ways to give our body energy. Sugar does occur naturally in carbs like veggies, fruits, dairy, grains, but natural occurring sugar and added sugar is completely different. Yes, our body what is this? Yes, our body reacts to them the same way, but the difference between natural sugar and added sugar, natural sugar like vegetables or fruit have a bunch of things in them that give our body stuff that we need, like protein, fiber, antioxidants, minerals that our bodies can actually use and store in places that need them. Added sugar has the opposite effect. They actually have a whole bunch of adverse side effects on our teeth, our kidneys, our skin, our body weight, our heart, our immune system, and a lot more. I'm going to be giving you guys healthy foods that contain sugar or no sugar or less sugar than their popular counterparts. So the first one we are going to be talking about is barbecue chips. Good Health's avocado oil barbecue chips have 0 grams of sugar, and they also have avocado oil, which has a healthy monounsaturated fat. Lay's barbecue chips have 3 grams of sugar per 15 chips. I know some of you guys may be thinking, well, 3 grams of sugar per 15 chips is not a lot. Well, I want to say, for one, a lot of people are not going to be eating the serving size. They're going to be eating more than the serving size, which is another issue and another video. The second thing to know is you need to look at the ingredients list. So you can have a super unhealthy chip or whatever and a super healthy one. And to be honest, there's no super healthy chip. There really isn't. I don't think they have come out with a super healthy chip. But just for this example, we're gonna say you can have a unhealthy chip and unhealthy chip. They can have about the same nutritional label, but it's very important to take into account, secondly, after you read the nutrition label, to read the list of ingredients. And Lay's barbecue flavored chips have something in them called caramel color. Caramel color is a sneaky ingredient that they put in a lot of stuff that we should all be careful of. It is linked to convolutions and also to cancer. The next one I'm going to be talking about is peanut butter. Maranatha no salt or sugar added peanut butter has 1 gram of peanut butter per 2 tablespoons. It is also no stir for those of you guys who care about peanut butter. You don't have to stir it. Compared to Skippy peanut butter, which has 3 grams of sugar per 2 tablespoons. So more than double the amount of sugar per tablespoon. Skippy's peanut butter has fat-causing saturated hydrogenated oils, which causes fat in your abdominal area, so basically it makes your belly bigger. The next one is pasta sauce. Pasta sauce is something that is heavily sugary. Heavily sugared. Pasta sauce has a lot of sugar in it, especially because when you use pasta sauce, you're not just using a little bit of pasta sauce. You want those noodles to be soaked. You don't want those things to be dry at all. You want them to be soaked in it. So Casina Anticas, if you know how to pronounce it better than me, good for you, because I don't even think I'm pronouncing it right, but I think so. Casina Anticas tomato basil pasta has 6 grams of sugar per half cup, compared to Ragu's tomato and basil pasta that has 9 grams of sugar per half cup. That's a lot of sugar. Ragu also has this version in light that has, did I say version correctly? I never know what that word. It has the same amount of sugar that the Casuna Antica pasta has. But what did I tell you before? If something looks similar and you're in the grocery store and you have these 2 pastas in your hand and you turn them over and you're like, okay, I know pasta sauce has a lot of sugar. This one has 6 grams per half cup. This one has 6 grams of half cup. Okay, let me move on. How much salt does it have? I'm going to tell you how much salt it has. 230 milligrams versus 320 milligrams, and that's a lot. To cut out salt and sugar, to find the pasta, even if it is going pasta to pasta to pasta, comparing it is worth it for yourself and for your body. Casuna is also non-GMO. It has no artificial flavors or preservatives, and it is also gluten-free. The next one we are going to be talking about is waffles. We are going to be comparing Vans gluten-free blueberry waffles to Kellogg's Eggo's blueberry waffles. Vans has 3 grams of sugar per 2 waffles, and they are non-GMO, and they also have real dried blueberries in them. Kellogg's has 6 grams of sugar per 2 waffles, and they also have blackberry and blueberry juice concentrate for color. Now, if that's not the fakest mess you just heard right there, you read an ingredient list and it says something for color. You already know that's fake. That's a red flag. Put it down, throw it. Just go in the grocery store and just throw it. Cause a scene so people know to stay away from it. Help others. Help others. I'm just kidding. Don't throw it, because if they ask why you threw it and you say my name, we might both be in trouble. They also contain eggs, so that means they are not vegetarian friendly, and they have vegetable oil. Vegetable oil is super bad for you, and if you do cook with vegetable oil, I encourage you to try other oils. The next and the last one we are going to be talking about is bread. Bread is super sugary, especially if you are going with potato bread. My recommendation before we even get into this comparison is white is not right. If you see white rice, I don't know, do I have an accent right now? I don't know. If you see white rice, if you see white bread, stay away from it. Make sure, also, if you see brown bread, if something says brown bread, that is just white bread with coloring, and it has the same amount of crap in it that white bread does. Please go for sprouted grain bread or whole grain bread. If you can stop eating bread, which is even better, which is something that I would never tell you to do because I can't even do it myself, I'm going to be comparing Ezekiel's sprouted 7-grain bread to Martin's potato bread, which is so good. And when I had to wean myself off of this stuff, I really did think I was gonna cry, but I got through it. I really did, and I promise you will too. Ezekiel's bread has 1 gram of sugar per slice. Sprouted grain bread is also a lot better for you than any other type of bread. It's lower in calories, higher in protein, higher in fiber. It's also easier and slower for your body to digest. So it is going to help with your gut health, and it's also going to help with your energy. Ezekiel's bread is vegan and non-GMO, and it has an all organic, probably like 95% organic ingredient list. On to Martin's potato bread. Martin's yummy evil potato bread. It has 3 grams of sugar per slice. It also has 110 milligrams of sodium versus the 80 milligrams of sodium that Ezekiel bread has, so more salt. 1 gram of fiber versus 3. And I know sometimes when you hear this stuff, like 3 grams of fiber doesn't sound like a lot. 3 grams of fiber is a lot. If you see something with, I believe, 6 grams of fiber or higher, that's something with a crap ton of fiber in it. So 3 grams of fiber is a sufficient amount of fiber that 1 slice of bread can have. So because Martin's potato bread only has 1 gram of fiber, your body quickly digests it, quickly turns it into energy, and just as quickly as it was turned into energy is how quickly that energy was gone. Whew! That was a lot to say. I'm hot. I'm sweating because of that. Okay guys, that is the end of my video. I gave you guys 5 awesome substitutes that allow you to ingest lower amounts of sugar, but still allow you to eat what you want. Thanks for watching. Please make sure to like it if you like it, comment if you got something to say, and subscribe to see more of me and more of my face. Bye!